Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at Hydreigon EX in all of its glory. I've been waiting for this card to come out for so long. I think it's so cool. I love Hydreigon as a Pokemon, and its attacks are actually pretty sweet, and it's a really fun deck to play, and it's also very good if you execute it correctly. So let's look at the Hydreigon EX card. So we have Crashing Headbutt for 1 Dark Energy and 1 Colorless. That's 200 damage, which is pretty decent damage output for the energies and the ease of energy that we're able to put on Hydreigon. And you also discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. So Hydreigon is kind of I look at it as it is disruption. That's how you kind of play it. And it also does a pretty good amount of damage. So it's kind of more of an aggressive disruption deck. The 200 damage is nothing to overlook. It's very good. And discarding the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck is also very good. Its second attack, Obsidian. We do try and utilize this attack in the deck. It's not as used per se, but it can also still be pretty good. So we do have options in this deck to get the Obsidian deck or the Obsidian attack set up. It does 130 damage to the active Pokemon, and then also does 130 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it can be pretty good. It can also kind of be used paired up with TM Devolution. You can put, let's say you're up against a Charizard, 130 to active, 130 to a benched Pidgeot, 130 to a benched Charizard, and next turn de-evolve everything and kind of wipe their board in a sense. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of options in this deck that you can do. We do run 3 copies of the Hydreigon. We have 1 Zweilous. Even its second or its first attack there, Stomp Off, kind of follows the theme of the deck. For 1 Dark Energy, you discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. You don't really end up using this attack that much, but this is the better Zweilous out of the 2, I think, that you can use. Because, again, you're discarding the top 2, and it just kind of follows the disruption theme. If you really have to use that attack, if you're really stuck, then it's definitely the better Zweilous to use. We also have 3 Deino. Stomp Off, again, discard the top card of your opponent's deck, following that theme. Very cool. We have 3 of those guys. We have 1 Rotom V. We do want to go first with this deck so that we can get evolving to our Hydreigon as soon as possible, and just so we're able to set up our board easier, have more access to the cards that we need. Having Rotom is very nice. We can instant charge and get a good hand going. We also have 1 Manaphy. A lot of our Pokemon are Greninja-able, especially the Bidoof that I chose to use, but we'll get to that in a second. So having Manaphy, if Greninja is a threat, is very nice. We also have Radiant Charizard, just for like a good hit 'em, finish the game, for the end of the game. This is the Radiant Pokemon I chose to use over Greninja, really, because we don't have a lot of basic energy in this deck. So Greninja doesn't make much sense, and Radiant Charizard is very nice late game. We also have 1 Fezandipiti, pretty obvious support Pokemon in most decks for its flip the script ability. Just gives us some more stability if we get Iono'd or if we have a dead hand. Being able to use that is nice. One other Pokemon here I have is Pecharunt for its Subjugating Chains ability. And once during our turn, we may switch one of our bench Pokemon, Dark Pokemon, sorry, into the active spot, and the new one is poisoned. This is just kind of like, you know, if our one Hydreigon is getting pretty close to being knocked out, we can bring a fresh one in and just keep the onslaught going. Because Hydreigon does have a pretty good amount of HP with 330, matching Charizard, so it is pretty hard to knock out. And that's the reason we have Pecharunt in there. So we have the Bidoof in here without the ability. We only run a 1/1 Bidoof Bibarel line, so we really don't want it to get sniped by a Dragapult, so that's why we have the 70 HP version in there. It's a little inconvenient sometimes because it doesn't have the 2 retreat cost, and again, it's Greninja-able if we're not able to get our Manaphy out. Sorry, it's Greninja-able and the other one isn't because of the ability, but we take that risk. I think it's definitely better. Then yeah, the 1 Bibarel just for draw support, and then we also have a 2/2 line of Pidgey and Pidgeot. Just for that quick search ability, it's very nice to have access to anything that we need. And that's going to do it for the Pokemon. For our trainer cards, we have 3 Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We obviously have a lot of Pokemon that have under 70 HP. So being able to get our Deino or Manaphy if needed, Bidoof, Pidgey, really can give us a strong board state going into the next turn, and hopefully we can able to get evolving. We have 2 Counter Catcher. You're going first, and a lot of decks are really aggressive right now, so we're almost always going to be down prize cards. So having that nice easy Gust as an item card is super nice, and that's the reason I have 2 of them in here. Considering we only run 1 boss, so it's nice to have that extra gust. I have 2 Dark Patch, just kind of a no-brainer. At some point in the game, I'm sure our Dark Energy will get discarded, and being able to Dark Patch onto either a Hydreigon, or we can even use Pecharunt as an attacker at some point, and be able to get another attacker set up super easily is nice. Hydreigon only has a 2 attack cost for our main attack there, so it's pretty easy to get him set up. We have one Earthen Vessel. We obviously need a lot of different energy for Hydreigon to get off that second attack if we need it. So again, we're not focusing on that attack, and that's why I only run 1 Earthen Vessel. But, you know, sometimes we do want that attack, so having that 1 of Earthen Vessel can really help us get that energy, and we can easily quick search for it if it's not prized. If it is prized, that's unfortunate, but we also have other ways of getting that to that second attack. We have 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball. We have a lot of 1-of support Pokemon in here, like Bidoof, Pecharunt, Fez, Rotom, Manaphy, Charizard. So having that Heavy Ball to get that option out of our prize cards is super nice. We also have 3 Nest Ball. This is, again, just to help get our support Pokemon out. Anything that we can't get out with Buddy-Buddy Poffin, that's why we have that. We have 4 Rare Candy. Obviously, we have a lot of Stage 2s going on with Pidgeot and Hydreigon. So having 4 of those is just, it's a no-brainer. You need 4 of them. 1 Super Rod. Again, we don't run a lot of energy in this deck, and a lot of our Pokemon are 1-ofs, so being able to get them back is super nice if they get discarded or knocked out. We have 3 Ultra Ball. This just helped to get our Hydreigon out, help get our Pidgeot, stuff like that, so we're able to easily evolve. We can also get creative input and discard energy and Dark Patch onto our Pokemon. Kind of helps accelerate energy. We also have 2 Pokemon League headquarters, kind of following a little bit of the disruption theme. It's kind of a fine line we're walking. Like, it is disruption, but we're also kind of aggressive because we are doing a good amount of damage. So consistency and disruption, it's kind of a bit of both. It's hard to balance both, but it does actually work out pretty well. We have 3 Arven. We do run a good amount of tools in this deck, so Arven, being able to find the tool and then also an item card, is super nice. If we do end up going second, having Arven is very nice to have because it can really bail us out. We can find that Nest Ball for Rotom and then 4 Sealstone and really get our bench set up, really get our hands set up, and hopefully have a good turn 2. So having that is very nice. We have 1 Boss as Orders, easy gust card. We have 1 Crispin. Again, getting that second Hydreigon attack off is super tough with all the different energy, and this just makes it a little bit easier. We're able to attach an energy to Hydreigon, put another one in our hand, so maybe we can attach it, then hopefully are able to set up Hydreigon pretty easily. We have 3 Iono, just hand disruption. We have 1 Roseanne's backup. This gets us a stadium back, gets us a tool card back, gets a Pokemon and an energy card, and it doesn't say basic energy, so it can be literally any energy. And we have that in here because we do have the Neo Upper Energy as the A spec. I think this is the best A spec for this deck because 1, you're able to just attach and use your first attack, and 2, it makes the second attack, Obsidian, very easy to get to because it counts as any energy as long as it's on a Stage 2 Pokemon. So I think that is the best A spec in this deck. Going on to the tools, we have 1 Counter Gain. Again, we're going to be down on prize cards for the most part. So having the Counter Gain, and if you're able to just attach 1 Dark Energy to Hydreigon and get your attack off for 1 Dark Energy, super nice. We also have a 4 Sealstone. Sorry, and this also, one thing I wanted to say, this also kind of synergizes with Radiant Charizard. It's just 1 less prize card for them to have to take before you're able to swing with it. We also have 4 Sealstone. This goes on our Rotom. That's obviously our V-Star ability, or V-Star power, just to get any card. Super helpful. And then yeah, we have the Devolution. Charizard is kind of a tough match for us, but not really because they do need a lot to knock out our Hydreigon. But this just makes a lot of matchups easier. Like if we end up doing the Obsidian attack, like how many decks have Evolution Pokemon in it right now? Like we can really easily handle Charizard for sure. Even Chen Pao kind of makes that easier. Because This Chien-Pao actually is one of the only decks that can probably consistently knock out our deck, our Hydreigon, besides Raging Bolt, but this obviously doesn't help with Raging Bolt. But it does help with a good amount of decks. And then onto the energy, you already saw the Neo upper. We have 4 Darkness energy. We have 1 Metal, 1 Psychic, and then 1 Fire energy. So we kind of have to be careful because obviously any one of those can be prized at any time. And we definitely have to deck check before doing anything crazy, because if we're banking on using Obsidian, we go, oh no, the Metal energy's prized, then we're kind of messed up there. And then same with the Charizard, if we're banking on that for our late game surpriser to win the game, and we find out our Fire energy is prize card in the prize card, sorry, then yeah, it just kind of messed up our whole game plan. So you kind of have to be careful. It is, I would say it's a higher skill deck. Like, you definitely have to really think about what you're doing because the resources are so limited in a way. But it's a really fun deck and it really comes together really well. I'm gonna hop into a game here and show you guys how it plays out, how it works. Please subscribe to the channel for more content. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you tried the deck yourself, or if you have any suggestions to edit it, let me know. And yeah, let's hop into the game. All right, getting into our game here. Our opponent's calling the coin flip. Let's see what we go. Honestly, you do kind of want to go first, but going second isn't horrible. Just allows us to establish a good board state, assuming we get an Arven. So let's see here. Okay, we won, so we're going first. Cool. Alrighty, let's see what our hand is here. Let's see what we get. Okay, not bad. So I'm gonna start the Pecharunt and then put Deino on the bench. This isn't like a super great hand per se. Oh, we do get a mulligan though. Okay, so looks like we're against some sort of, actually I don't even know what this is. Okay, all right, well, let's see what we're up against. I don't know. I'm on the ladder, so hopefully it's like an actual deck. All right, and there's an energy, so that makes our hand a little better. We're able to get that attachment. Okay, looks like we're up against, okay, so Terrapagos, but they had water and lightning. So it looks like they're gonna try and use that Crown Opal attack. Okay, so let's attach there. Devolution probably won't matter in this game. So we're gonna Ultra Ball. And grab Rotom. Then we're gonna go for the Rotom Sealstone. Hello, live. Oh my god. Sorry, it's live's not working. Hello. What happened? Oh no. We were kind of moving there too. I'm kind of mad. I have to just restart this. So, okay, there we go. We're back. All right, cool. We're gonna attach the Sealstone to Rotom. We're gonna use the Star Alchemy now because we didn't get a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and we're gonna use that and kind of set up our bench a bit more. Okay, so it looks like our Metal energy is actually prized, which sucks. I mean, to be honest, the Obsidian attack would have been kind of useful in this game, just because I'm assuming they're playing like a bunch of Noctowls and stuff and Fan Rotom, but it's not a huge deal. We're definitely gonna grab the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We have everything else that's pretty important. We have our Fire energy, we have our Neo, we have Roseanne. Okay, yeah, so we'll grab the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Then we are going to use it, and we're gonna grab a Bidoof and a Pidgey. I'm not worried about getting knocked out, or our Deino getting knocked out. So yeah, I think we're safe not to grab another one. And then yeah, we're just gonna instant charge. And honestly, that was a pretty ideal first turn, I won't lie. I would have liked to get a second Deino out, but I'm not too worried. I think if I was worried, I wouldn't have grabbed the Bidoof. I would have just grabbed a second Deino. But I think we're okay. So he's got a Bravery Charm on. I'm wondering what this guy, like, I don't know what this list is. Kind of weird. He's playing Serrano. Okay, so he's got a bunch of turtles and he's got Fezandipiti. Maybe he's not. Well, he asked me. There's no way he's not playing Hoots. There's no way. Okay, so that was a weird turn one. I won't lie. Okay, this is really odd. And there's our Buddy-Buddy Poffin. So I think I'm just gonna go for the Rare Candy into Hydreigon, right? We're gonna Arven and grab okay, yeah, let's Arven grab a I have Earth Invested. Yes, I do. I also have Dark Patch. I'm gonna grab Dark Patch. Grab Dark Patch. And I'm going to Dark Patch to Hydreigon. And I'm going to Ultra Ball, and we're gonna grab Bibarel. We'll get that set up. And we're able to fully get the full 5 card, which is nice. Hopefully we're able to get a way of getting Pidgeot. Don't, that's okay. Pokemon League headquarters definitely messes up Terrapagos a lot. And then, yeah, it looks like we do have a good setup for Pidgeot next turn, though. So we're going to use Subjugating Chains here. Bring in Hydreigon and get swinging. Get Mill in their deck. And hopefully we're able to discard something good. We're good. 200 damage, and we discard... oh, we discarded their Ace back. That's pretty good. And an Area 0. Yeah, this deck, it really moves. I do like it a lot. Oh, and he conceded. Okay, I'm going to hop into their game. I'm going to include this clip because that was like a really ideal start, but I will do another game. All right, game 2 here. We're calling the coin flip this time. So we're going to go Tails. Tails never fails, although it does. Let's see. Told you. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go first again. I do like going first. Assuming we get the start that we had last time. We got a pretty good start. Let's see. Ugh. That's not so good. Okay, the only thing that can really bail us out here is a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Oh, we do get a mulligan, so that's good. Okay. All right, cool. Let's see what we're up against here. Yeah, we're just hoping to grab a Buddy-Buddy Poffin here. Oh, and we got it. Okay, perfect. See, this deck's amazing. It gives me everything I want. What are we up against, though? What are these decks? They're just... I'm on the ladder right now, I swear. Okay, but it looks like we have all 3 energies to go for Obsidian. So that's pretty nice. All right, we're in a Buddy-Buddy. We're going to grab Deino Pidgey. I'm really not too worried about getting knocked out first turn, I don't think. Am I? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I also had Steel Stone in hand, so I could have got Buddy-Buddy regardless. But, yeah, we're going to go that, and then we're going to use it. We're going to grab another Buddy-Buddy Poffin because we need to get all the Pokemon we need. And, all right, cool. Let's do that. Grab Bidoof and another Deino. Okay, and then we're just going to Pokemon League headquarters. We're going to... See, do I go the Neo Upper Energy? I don't like having all 3 of them in my hand because... Ideally, you want a Neo Up Energy to attack with one Hydreigon and then Crispin to power up your other one. Pretty much. Okay, well, let's just hold on to it, and we'll no, we might as well attach to one. We'll attach to one, and then we'll instant charge. We'll hold the Neo Up Energy though. Okay, and we have Bibarel next turn. Just the only thing is we can't get rid of these cards. Well, I get a Hydreigon. So much nice. This would be so nice. I just into a Hydreigon. Okay. I have a feeling we're against a Alolan Executor. But, let's see. We are weak to grass, so this could be kind of a tough matchup. All right, and they pass the turn. All right, let's see what we get here. Roseanne's back up. That's not what we want. Okay, let's evolve to Bibarel. Let's... Honestly, we might just have to instant charge. We'll attach to this Deino, and then... Yeah, this is kind of a slower game for sure. Let's see what we get. Okay, well there's Pidgeot. So now we can quick search for a Hydreigon and get going here. Finally, we got what we needed. That's all we needed was a Pidgeot. Alright, he's gonna switch. What are we gonna see here? Put an execute up. And I think he's just gonna evolve here. He only used the first turn? Oh no, it's okay. Instantly. Oh, because he can't attack because of the league headquarters. Right. Okay. So we can rare candy into Pidgeot. We can also Ultra Ball, which isn't a bad idea. Get rid of some of the cards in my hand. No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach to Rotom so we're able to retreat. And that, see, I'm evolving the wrong Deino though. Kind of messed that up, but it's okay. So we'll Ultra Ball, Pidgey, this, and we'll grab Hydreigon. So that way we save the quick search and we're able to Bibarel for some cards. So let's use Industrious Incisors. Get, okay. Okay, so Nest Ball's nice. Grab Pecharunt. Let's Heavy Ball. I don't think Manaphy is too useful in this game, so we'll grab the extra Deino. We'll quick search for the Zweilous, I think. Or maybe we should. No, Crispin's kind of useless. Yeah, let's just grab Zweilous and we'll evolve that Deino. Save a rare candy. You never know. This thing might run a Devolution, so. Yeah, and then we will. What happened to this card? Okay, so I can Dark Patch. So there's really no point in retreating. I might as well, though. I don't think there's any point. Yeah, okay. We'll retreat. And then we'll go into Hydreigon. And then we will grab this knockout. Bye-bye, execute. So, bit of a slower start there, but we're moving. We're discarding their stuff. We're knocking stuff out. I love this deck. It's so cool. If this list is the best list or not, I don't know, but it is pretty sweet. I am liking it. So I'm still confused with this deck. It's like, why is there a Mankey? I only thought is a Alolan Executor, but I'm not sure why the Mankey's here. Because he also has water energy. Alright, he's in a boss or a Bibarel. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that. What gonna do? I'm interested to see what this deck is. Like, he hasn't really discarded anything to really let me know. The only thing is a Alolan Executor based on the executes, but I don't know for sure. I mean, it probably is, because why else would he be running execute? Yeah, the league headquarters really stopped him there. I think if we didn't have the league headquarters out, this would be a lot tougher of a matchup, because we definitely can't one-shot Executor, and we are weak grass. Why didn't he attack? Okay. I don't really know what this guy's doing, but I'm not complaining. So we'll attach to Hydreigon there. I really want to go for this Obsidian attack. Yep, I think we can do it. Let's quick search. Yeah, I think we can do it. Okay, let's quick search for. Yep. Can we? Yeah, we can. Oh wait, no, we can't. It goes to your hand. I wanted a Crispin, and then oh, we can still do it though. We can Dark Patch. Okay. Yep. Dark Patch to Hydreigon, and then we Subjugating Chains. Go into Hydreigon, and that will be game. Jeez, this deck works so well. I like it. And there's so many options in it. I really do enjoy it. Jeez, live is slow today. Maybe it's just this game. I don't know. First game. Well, hopefully it works. If not, I will tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna Obsidian. It's gonna do 130 damage to Mankey, and it's gonna do 130 damage to Pidgey, and we're gonna win the game. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. I got this Wi-Fi symbol now. That sucks. Come on. Okay, there we go. It did it. And that's gonna be game. Jeez, this deck, yeah, wow. I really like this deck, man. It's so nice. Yeah, well, 2 short games there, but I think it really shows how this deck works. It really disrupts. It really does a good amount of damage. You can take knockouts. It's super sweet. Yeah, Hydreigon EX, it's real. And that was Hydreigon EX, guys. A really fun deck. Please build it. Give it a try. It's super, super good. Honestly, like a lot of my friends are saying this deck's not real. It's not very good. I believe in it. I think if not right now, I think at some point it will have a good spot in our meta. Because obviously a lot of decks like Raging Bolt are going around, and it is kind of tough for Hydreigon, but it's super fun. Honestly, if you do want to actually play it and try and beat a Raging Bolt, maybe you can kind of snipe their Ogre Pawns and put like a damage modifier in here, like a Vitality Band, so you're hitting for that perfect 210 on the Ogre Pawns. This is my list right now, but I'm definitely going to be updating it. If you have any suggestions, again, please let me know. Let me know if you tried the deck, like the video, and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.